Hello, you're welcome back to my channel. This is a girl, Akentina Evelyn, the mushroom crown princess. So today I'm doing an experiment and I want to share with you guys. Okay, so I'm experimenting with a cocoa husks. So when farmers harvest their cocoa and then extract their cocoa, the husks are left on the field to get rotten, and when it is getting rotten, it harbors pests and diseases, which is now spread and affect the cocoa again. And every day, day in, day out, the yield of cocoa is reducing. Okay, it affects the cocoa. The cocoa attracts insects and pests, diseases, and the farmers have nothing to do than to apply chemicals, which will also affect our health and the quality of the cocoa. So after harvesting, what do they do with the cocoa pod? Should they leave it on the farm to go rotten and harbor diseases, or we can transform it into a different thing else? And cocoa farming too is seasonal. So after harvesting, you have to wait for the next season before you come back to get cocoa and harvest it. What if you can use the cocoa hacks to generate additional income? Wow, isn't that a brilliant idea? So I came up with an experiment, okay, using the cocoa hacks to grow mushroom. It's my first time of doing it. I don't know if someone has done it before, but if you have tried it before, kindly drop your comments at the comment section. I really need your guidance to get a perfect job. So first of all, I went to the cocoa field and then I got cocoa hacks, okay, and then I came home, break it into pieces, and this is the outcome. But yeah, this is the outcome, green mode, right? So I want you to join me as we learn step by step how I started, how I've ended, how I landed at these results, the lessons that I've learned from, and I'm going to redo another one using those lessons until I get it perfectly colonized. And the next stage will be wallet fruit mushroom. And boom, if it's fruit mushroom, can go out there to train cocoa farmers to use their waste, that is the cocoa pod, after harvesting their cocoa to grow mushroom. Join me, let's learn. Grab your snacks, take your seat. Let me take you through. It's a girl, the crown princess of the edible fungi kingdom. Don't forget to hit on the subscription button to join the lovely team and like the video. So we are done with our sterilization, and we are going to remove it, allow it to cool overnight, and then tomorrow morning we'll do our inoculation. So with the sawdust, after sterilization, the smell always smell nice, but the cocoa husk, the smell is not nice, not at all. But it's not bad, but it's not nice as compared to the sawdust. So this is our cocoa husks only, without wheat bran, and then we have the cocoa husks with wheat bran. We are going to allow it to cool overnight, and then we inoculate tomorrow morning. So if you don't have the autoclave, you don't need to worry. You can use your normal traditional method sterilization, okay? And then you sterilize for 4 hours. But with this, I sterilize for 1 hour, and then at 121 degrees Celsius, and then I sterilize for 1 hour. So we are experimenting. We'll see whether next time we have to increase the sterilization period, or we have to add something to the cocoa husks. Okay, so let's cool it down. See you tomorrow for the next. Yeah, so this is the ongoing results. So this is the results for using cocoa husks to grow mushroom. It's my first time, and then I use the autoclave to sterilize for 1 hour at 121 degrees Celsius, and it started to colonize nicely. And when it got here, it started having green moss all over. So right now, I don't know whether the contamination or the green mold is developed by the cocoa pod itself, or is the environmental condition. I'm yet to figure that out, but I'll do another one where I would use I will sterilize the cocoa pod for a longer hour, and then inoculate to see the outcome. Definitely it's not from the spawn. Yes, the contamination is not coming from the spawn, because I use the same spawn for this one, which is sawdust. The funny thing is that I didn't sterilize this sawdust, so after inoculating, it was left with a little in the the bottle, yeah, the spawn bottle. So I didn't want it to go to waste, so I just fetch some of the sawdust, right? I just fetch some of the sawdust from there, and then I inoculated without sterilization, and it was running, no contamination yet, right? And I incubate it at the same place. So I still can't figure out why the cocoa pod got contaminated, started developing green mold all over, and this one too, green mold. So this ones I added wheat bran and calcium carbonate, and this ones I just only the cocoa pod, right? So at the top it was colonizing nicely, and the green mold started developing. And we have this one too. You can see that the spawn is vigorous, so colonization is still going on, but this green mold has affected the bags. Yes, so I'm looking at the sterilization timing. So I'll be doing another one, and then I will increase the time to 4-5 hours, and then I'll see how the outcome will go, right? Hit on the subscription button to join the lovely team as we learn, delve detail in the mushroom production, right? Yeah, I'm still experimenting, and this is the incubation room. Very soon the entire room will be stocked commercially. We are bringing a lot of bags in. It wouldn't be experiment, but this ones are just experiments. So I'll take all of this out and then clean the entire place before the new substrate come in. And I still have this cocoa pod, so I'll be breaking it down and then continue the process again till I get a perfect outcome. So what I've learned so far is that the mycelium can colonize through the substrate, right? It can, but at this point I don't know whether after colonization if it would be able to fruit to give us fresh mushroom. So I'm going to do a new one, and then I hope it doesn't get contaminated again so that I can see whether it can fruit, or I will need to do casing or something for it to fruit. So stay tuned, join the team. It's everything mushroom and vegetable with the crown princess of the edible fungi kingdom. Akintina Evelyn is the name. Join the team, subscribe, and let us do it big. Let's learn and unlearn. Let's discover all together. If you have any question, you want me to do experiments on a certain substrate, just drop your comment at the comment section and I got you. Let's do this together.